I'm Sabrina Samuels, and welcome to my show, Upfront and Personal. It's my intention to deliver information that will help us maintain a quality lifestyle in all aspects of our lives. So let's get started.
Welcome back to another edition of the Sabrina Samuels Show with me, Sabrina Samuels. You know, on this edition, I'd like to talk to you about an experience I just had a few weeks ago. I went to a networking event, of course, to promote me, my business, and to find out what else is happening in terms of other professionals. I was standing in with a group of people, and politics became the subject. And several people spoke out, very passionately about their political choice, about how they feel, and they denigrated other candidates, and they just went on and on and on, and I never said anything. I was just quiet. I had a pleasant smile on my face. I listened to people intently, but I never commented. There was a woman also in that group of people who also did not comment. And I didn't really notice at the time because the conversation was so lively until I was just trying to keep up with what was going on. Later on, I went to another part of the room and started talking to a few other people, and the conversation was generic. This same woman came up to me, she accosted me and gave me her card. She said, I'd like to talk to you about taking some of your private classes. So I said, well, okay. I was very pleased, of course, with that. Ladies and gentlemen, when I did call her up, she said, the reason I wanted to do business with you is because I noticed how you handled yourself in that crowd of people who were talking politics. So, of course, I had to kind of think about it because I go to so many events and everything starts to kind of mesh together in your head. You never know, where you are, what you're doing, but you can remember point blank once the conversation comes back up. So I thought about it. I said, oh, yes, I remember. She says, I appreciate people who don't try to influence me with my way of thinking. That was interesting to me. I said, well, thank you. I said, well, first of all, I work with all nationalities, all religions. I don't discriminate. Sexual preference, I don't discriminate. Older, younger, I don't discriminate. If a person has a need for my service and we talk a little bit about it after we do our phone consultation and they see that I can help them, then we move forward. Well, she was very pleased with that. We did 2 consultations. She, I believe, learned a lot. That's what she expressed to me after the final consultation, and I was very pleased. The point I'm making is this, ladies and gentlemen. We live in a very complex world today. Courtesy. We have to be careful with how we approach conversations. We have to be careful. We don't know what people's thought process is as it relates to religion, politics, sexuality. We have to be very, very careful. And I find myself listening more than I'm talking because I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to listen to people who are trying to influence me this way or that way, up or down, or think I should agree with whatever their conversation is. But you have to be diplomatic when you're out there in public and you're wheeling and dealing and you're trying to get to know people, etc. So my point to you is this. Know your audience when you talk politics. I am a business professional. As most of you out there who watch my show, you are business professionals or you work in a professional environment. Let us be very mindful of one another when we deal in business. Let it strictly be business. Don't bring your personal business into a situation unless you know someone. People are not interested in that, and then you might say something that you'll regret later on. And don't go off on someone because their viewpoint might not be what you think or what you believe. That just shows how very small-minded you can be. And I'm sure none of you out there, you're not a small-minded person because you are thinking, I'm sure, at all times. This is just to tickle that memory a little bit and make us all very cognizant of what we're doing, cognizant, be in our right minds when we're out there. Think positive, say things that are pleasing. If it's business, you have to handle business, of course, and sometimes it can be a little jarring, sometimes it can be a little stiff, but know your audience is all I'm saying. I hope that it's been some beneficial information for you. Don't forget to go to my website, thebeckmanmethod.com or sabrinasamuels.com, and see what I have to offer. Please make sure you click onto my store and see the self-help items I have available. I also have my new class coming out very soon. I'll let you know when that hits. It's called the Online School of Opulence. It's going to give you some incredible information that I think you will really enjoy. It will be very affordable, and for all of my YouTube video subscribers all over the world, if you're interested, make sure you just click into that website and that program will be available for you. Remember, you're a winner. Never forget it. Know it in your heart and soul to be true. Remember, it takes hard work and perseverance. It doesn't come easy all the time. Sometimes it's very hard. But if you put in the work and the time and the energy, it will pay off for you. Until next week, I'm Sabrina Samuels, wishing you love, peace, happiness, and our Heavenly Father's divine order. See you soon. Much love to you. Bye now.